Hello Talk Norwich City viewers, thank you for having me on the channel, absolute pleasure to be here, and thank you Jack for having me on the channel. Elliot here from the BearPitTv, Stoke City's #1 fan YouTube channel. Now I'm going to do a bit of a preview for the game on Wednesday night, some of our weaknesses, our strengths, what you can expect to see from our side, which is, doing pretty well at the moment. We're doing some things that have never been seen for Stoke before. Our tactics are more like Barcelona now than Bolton. And we're playing some nice stuff, which I'm sure a lot of you have noticed. So going into the game, I think some of the weaknesses in our side, or the weakness that you could say, is that playing down the middle. We're getting a lot of success with the fullbacks at the minute. Elliot and Glenn Johnson are doing really well, both attacking and defending. So one of the ways you could say expose is if you invited them onto the attack and then got in behind, because they've then got to cover, which Glenn Johnson over the years is someone who hasn't been known to do so well with that. So that's one way you could maybe break us down. But I'd say playing centrally. Walshide, whose partner's Shawcross and centre-back, can have his moments. Against Doncaster this weekend, he nearly lost his head. His head fell completely off. Nearly got sent off. He was doing all sorts of daft things. What we love him for, but still, that's one thing you could try and expose us for and play on. But you've got Shawcross there, who's going to obviously have a word, and we'll sort him out because he's our captain, our leader. But then you've also got to break down Jack Butland as well, which I'm sure you know from the first game this season where it was 1-1. He had one of those games which he's had plenty of this season where he's kept us in it and won us points single-handedly. So yeah, that's one way you can maybe try and break us down and what you can do, but don't go telling Alex Neil. Just let him work it out for himself. But some of our strengths, as obviously our attack, Bojan, Arnautovic, Afellay, Shaqiri. They've been causing the big side some real trouble this season. We haven't turned up so much against the lesser sides, and that's no disrespect to Norwich City at all, because against Man United, Chelsea, Man City, we've won, whereas we've gone to the West Brom and lost. We've lost to lesser sides at home like Watford, drew Leicester, Bournemouth gave us a scare, but we did win in the end. So we may struggle to get up for those games, but hopefully not. We did, in fact, at Doncaster this weekend, rest all of our important players. Shaqiri, Bojan, Arnautovic, Afellay, Johnson, Peters, Butland were all rested, all given the day off. So they're going to be fresh for Wednesday night, which is obviously a massive plus. You get a week's rest in you after the busy Christmas period. So that's something to watch out for. Shaqiri, Arnautovic mainly, you've got to watch out for him. I'm sure you've seen the things he can do. He's been probably our player of the season so far, especially in attack. Definitely our player of the season in attack. He's been creating, scoring, and just playing some absolutely ridiculous stuff that we've not seen of him before. That this season he's just turned it on. He's just started getting his head down and playing. Hopefully he's still there, because he is having a bit of a contract debate at the minute, and there's some rumours around clubs like PSG coming in for him. So he should still be there by Wednesday night. Hopefully he is. And if I'm going to have to go for a score prediction on Wednesday night, I'm going to say 2-1. Hopefully it's a cold, wet and windy one at the Britannia, which suits us well all the time. I'm sure you guys are hoping it isn't. But I'm sure you guys would be happy with a point at the Britannia. It's a really hard place to go. It's really difficult to come to, especially for your first time in God knows how long, first time in the Premier League for a while. So, I think we'll get the job done with all those players rested. I can see us getting the win, and I would say that as a Stoke City fan, a bit biased, but yeah, if I'm gonna go for a score prediction, I'm gonna say 2-1. Anyway, thank you for having me on Talk Norwich City. Jack's doing some great things with the channel. He has been for a while now. Massive community, massive Talk Norwich City community. If you want to check out some Stoke City content, then get over to the BearPitTv. We're also doing some amazing stuff for Stoke fans. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching.